Do you love Impressionist paintings but struggle to capture that loose and atmospheric style? Maybe your paintings feel too stiff or you're getting caught up in tiny details. I get it. I used to do the same. But after taking an Impressionist painting class, I learned 5 simple tricks that transformed my art. And today I'm sharing them with you so you can apply them to your own artworks and paint more expressively without getting lost in details. Tip 1. Work faster for more expressive brushstrokes. One of the biggest challenges in painting Impressionist paintings is letting go of perfection. Impressionist paintings weren't overworked, and that's why they feel so alive and free. But how do you stop yourself from obsessing over details? The trick is to work under a time limit. In the workshop I've attended, we had 1 hour to complete our study. And at first it felt so overwhelming, but actually that time pressure forced me to stop overthinking and just paint. And this helped me with getting loose and painting more expressive. And that's also how the Impressionists worked. They mostly worked outside in the landscape, or as the French say, en plein air. And since natural light changes quickly, they had to work very fast to capture the essence of a scene before the shadows or the color changed. When you work fast, you focus on the bigger picture instead of tiny details. So try this tip. Set yourself a time limit, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour to complete a small study. And you will see you're getting a lot looser with your brush strokes and really get this Impressionist painting style. Tip 2. Use bigger brushes and paint wet and wet. In the workshop, a lot of us immediately grabbed for a small brush, and our instructor said you should use bigger brushes. When you're working with bigger brushes, you can block in large shapes first. This also helps with your time limit, but it also helps you with getting lost in details too early in the process. When you're painting wet and wet, you can always come back and scrape off a part or even mix the different colors directly on your canvas. And what I also love about working with bigger brushes and painting wet and wet is that you get this thick brush strokes a lot of Impressionist paintings have, which gives them those atmospheric and expressive vibe. Tip 3. White is never just white. In the art class, we had 4 different Impressionist paintings which we could choose from, and I chose one which featured girls in white dresses at the beach. This was a great challenge to me because white is never just white, and it was very hard to paint those white dresses. A common beginner mistake is to grab pure white directly from the tube. That's a mistake because the white is never just white, and when you're looking closely you can see that the shadows have more of a bluish or purplish undertone, and the parts where the sunlight hits the dress directly will have more of a warm yellowish tone. You also have to remember that the white always reflects the colors which are surrounding it. So maybe there's a hint of pink or green. So before you grab your tube white, ask yourself, what color should this white really be? Tip 4 is forget about reality and paint the mood instead. This is what I really love about Impressionism. They were so good at capturing an atmosphere or mood. And that's because they didn't always paint what they saw, but instead what they felt. Alongside with the workshop, there was a tour around the Impressionist exhibition, and what I realized was that there were a lot of paintings which didn't show realistic colors, but instead very vibrant colors which you don't always see in nature. Some colors or paintings look like they were capturing neon light. So instead of copying the reality, think about the mood you want to create. If a scene feels nostalgic and warm, push it inside those golden tones. If you want to create a sense of mystery, you can go more into a bluish purplish direction. But maybe you also have your own ideas. Just go with your intuition and remember, your goal isn't to match reality. And last but not least, tip number 5, squint to see what really matters. When you're squinting your eyes, you're blocking out unnecessary details and you just see the larger shapes and values. This helps you with getting distracted by unnecessary details and helps you simplifying your composition. So I'm wondering, have you ever tried Impressionist paintings? Please leave me a comment down below and tell me about your experiences. I would really love to connect with you and chat about our different experiences and learn from your tips. And also, if you try out my 5 tips, please let me know which one was most helpful to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more art-related videos. Bye!